Welcome to the Pirate Handyman, where we teach you how to be self-sufficient and save some coin for your treasure chest. If you dig what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified every time a new video drops. So what we're going to do today is we're going to replace the cartridge in a single-handled shower. Now, we had put up another video that showed you how to replace the grommet in case it's leaking. Sometimes that won't work because if the cartridge is old and you've replaced the grommet a few times, the cartridge eventually is going to fail. So this time we're going to replace the entire cartridge assembly, and it's still going to save you some coin. Now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn the water off to the house, just your main water valve, or turn it off at the water meter. And then the second thing you're going to do is put down some tape or a bath mat or something over the drain. Because if you've watched any of these videos before, you know we always drop something, and the last thing you want is a little screw going down that drain. So here we go. First, we're going to take the old assembly apart. And so we need a Phillips screwdriver, and we're just going to take the handle off. And then the part that tells you whether it's going to be hot or cold, there's a small screw here, and this just keeps a little tab into the cartridge itself to kind of make a stop so it doesn't spin all the way around. So you just have to loosen it a little bit, and it comes off. Then the next thing we're going to do is take this off. There's a little, in this case, there's a little screw, and it happens to be a Phillips head screw or a cross point. So we're just going to loosen that. We don't have to take it all the way off. But we have to get it just a little bit more. And then that just slides right off. Then we're going to use a crescent wrench. Come over here, we're going to take this whole assembly will come off. So we get the crescent on there nice and tight. And there we go. And once it starts spinning freely, then you can just unscrew it and it comes out. Then you just pull the old cartridge out, and we're just going to set this off to the side. Okay, so what I did earlier is I took the old cartridge and took it down to a local hardware store, in this case Home Depot, and just showed the guy what I needed, was able to find it, and it looks like it matches. Now, in reading the instructions, it says here that that there's a red dot, and you want that red dot facing up. And the reason you want that facing up is because you can see this is beveled here, and that's to help it seat. So we're going to just push this in. Okay, so we've got it in up to the ring, but I want to show you a trick. It wouldn't go all the way in, and I'll show you on the old one, because the rubber, this rubber grommet here, is new. And so you don't want to hit it with a hammer because you could accidentally break something in the wall. So I just used this, and then I tightened it up and got it to come back down into where this is, into where this brass ring is. Now, in the instructions on this one, it said that there is a brass ring that needs to go on here, a plastic ring, and then another brass ring. So I'll put all those on, slide this on. Now it should go easy. If it stops or something like that, you might be cross-threading it, so you want to back it up and then start again until it gets real easy. You should be able to make several turns just using your hand. And then once it gets tight, we're going to take our crescent wrench, make sure that we've got it on there correctly, and tighten it. And you don't want to over tighten, but you want to get it to where it's in there pretty well. All right, so now we've got this. We're going to put our pretty plate back on. We'll just slide it over. Take our Phillips screwdriver and turn it tight. We got a new one of these, but it's going to be the same thing. It's got a little tab on it. So we want to make sure that tab goes in that red slot. Got it there. Now we make sure our temperature control works. Now, this is a good test here. You can see that it's not working very well. So we might want to loosen this just a shade. Okay, and now it may be that this handle was too tight, so we're going to put this on. You can see it's got two flat spots, so you want to make sure that they line up with the flat spots here, and you can just do that by pushing it on, turning it till it goes down like that. Now if we loosen this a little bit, there our temperature goes. So that's a working. And we'll turn it off and we'll go turn the water back on. Basically, that's all there is to it. So thanks for joining us here on the Pirate Handyman. Like I said, if you dig what we're doing, hit that subscription button. And also, if you have any questions or have any suggestions, put them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Here's to smooth sailing.